In this particular video, we will look into the anatomy of dicot stem and only the part which is covered under stele. The portions which were present above the stele, that is epidermis and the cortex, that we have covered in earlier video. In this particular video, we will look in all the tissues on inner side of epidermis, that is we will look into parasite, pericycle, vascular bundles, pith, and also medullary or pith rays. So starting with the first part, that is pericycle. Now pericycle will be present on the inner side of endodermis and it will be present above the phloem part. Second, if we talk about pericycle, then here it is formed of sclerenchyma and there will be semi-lunar patches of sclerenchyma which are present here. The same pericycle we can look into this diagram. So this portion is the pericycle and these are in the form of semi-lunar patches. Now below this pericycle, there will be vascular bundles. Now as in the case of stem, the vascular bundles will be conjoint and that is why phloem will be on above part and xylem will be on lower part. The same we can see over here. If we look into the vascular bundles, then we can see a distinct ring-like arrangement. So in the case of dicot stem, ring arrangement of vascular bundles is there and this ring arrangement is a characteristic of dicot stem. Now talking of the type of vascular bundles, the vascular bundles will be conjoint, that is xylem and phloem will be present on the same radius. These will be open, that is secondary growth will happen in the case of dicot stem. And third, these will be endark. The endark condition is that condition in which protoxylem is present on inner side and metaxylem is present on outer side. Again, in this particular diagram, in this ring arrangement, we can see that all vascular bundles are of almost uniform size. The two characteristics of these vascular bundles are that phloem parenchyma that will be present within the vascular bundles, but water containing cavities, these are absent in the case of vascular bundles of dicot stem. Now if we talk of these water containing cavities, it will be a speciality of vascular bundles of monocot stem, but in the case of dicot stem, these water containing cavities are absent. The same we can look into this particular diagram. The outer part below this particular pericycle is the phloem, which is shown in this particular diagram. Now as vascular bundles were open, so there is presence of cambium between this xylem and phloem, and at bottom part it will be xylem which will be divided into protoxylem and metaxylem. Now the condition was endark and that is why protoxylem is on inner side and metaxylem is on outer side. After this vascular bundles, if we look into the next part, that is called as medullary or pith rays. So these are actually parenchymatous cells and these will be present between the vascular bundles. So if we look into this diagram, then in this ring arrangement, this whitish part, these are the medullary or pith rays and these are present between these vascular bundles. The last or the central part is the pith. This pith also has parenchymatous cells present in it and it has large intercellular spaces. So we can say that in the case of dicot stem, well developed pith will be present.